Hello everyone, and welcome in. Hope everyone is doing well. Positive healing vibes to all the subscribers, the viewers, and the world out there. Today we're going to take a look into Libra's week ahead for August 17th through the 23rd. In this message, we are first going to tap into the energies with the Psychic Tarot deck here. Then we will dig a little bit deeper, get an overview message with the Fairy Tarot, and even deeper with a traditional deck. We'll clarify as well as pull a few oracle cards, Libra. If that's something you guys are interested in, you're more than welcome in joining us. So let's see what we can see for Libra, my Libra friends, for August 17th through the 23rd, this upcoming week. Please and thank you, Spirit. What does Libra need to see here? Most important message. Please and thank you. Please keep in mind, guys, that the messages here on YouTube are general. They're not going to resonate every time with every person. It's really about the title. If there's something in the title resonating, there's most likely going to be something in the message for you. For information on energy cleanse kits that I offer, how to get entered into the drawing we do here every month. For free personal readings, it's all linked below in the description box. And Libra, if you like how I vibe, you like how I interpret the cards, you're more than welcome to subscribe to the channel. Everyone is always welcome here, and it does help set your intentions for future messages. So, new beginnings. This is Fool energy. This is, a lot of times this is like feeling giddy. This is like those butterflies in your stomach when it's like a new love or a new adventure, a new career. Happy-go-lucky. I get this relief, sense of relief here, Libra. I feel like this is something that you've probably taken your time, planned through. Stay grounded through this transition, through this experience, and have patience with this process. And I'm generalizing this right now. We'll get a little bit deeper with the other decks, but for now, I feel that this has to do with a relationship, okay? But it could also be this patience and planning is the Seven of Pentacles, okay? So it could also be work related as well for some of you. So let's see here, Libra. Dig a little bit deeper for you guys for this week. Does Libra need to see here this week, Spirit? Please and thank you. Trust the process here, okay? Because I feel like this is something that's very new. So you're still feeling things out. You're still getting to know. So getting to know the person or getting to know the job. And with that, you're kind of unlearning things from the past as well, right? Because you're learning how this new person is. So let's see here, Libra, what we can see. Most important message. King of Summer, King of Cups. Two of Autumn, it's Two of Pentacles. The Moon and the Four of Summer. There's a need here to open up, okay? And the reason why I say that is because the Four of Summer, which is the Four of Cups, and the Release card, which is the Death card, are right next to each other. Feel like, Libra, even though you are feeling very joyous about this new endeavor, you're still a little bit reserved or holding back, guarded, okay? Still trying to decide, still trying to choose here. Trust the process because you're not going to see the entire path forward completely. what you have to do here, Libra, and that's why I talk about a lot on this channel, getting clear about your vision, okay? Because once you're clear on what the outcome looks like, you can plan backwards. That's what a lot of successful business plans look like. Business owners, people that have successful businesses, that's kind of how they business plan. They have a vision of what they see, and then, okay, well, how can I get that? How can I get there? Right? This could take place in relationships. This could also take place in business here, Libra. But I feel like you're still a little bit reserved. You're still holding back. This is the Four of Cups. So I wouldn't necessarily call it distracted. I feel like you're just kind of waiting to see. We'll say waiting to see. Okay? So let's clarify this King of Summer. We're going to just go through and then we'll get a little bit deeper into the message here. Two of Wands with the Ten of Pentacles. The Star card. The Page of Wands. Could have sworn. Yep. Exactly. Yep. You're gonna have to make a decision here, Libra. Okay? You're gonna have to decide. I feel like you're still kind of looking back on the past, hoping that it might work out, hoping that things may pan out. Here's the thing. A lot of people will be hell-bent on one person in their life because that person is their soulmate, twin flame, yada, yada, yada. Yes, that very well may be true, and that could very well be your twin flame. But by holding that space for that person, whoever is waiting for that partnership to come in their life is not fully experiencing the human experience like they should. You're holding yourself back from lessons that you need to learn here. Trust the process. Let's get only 2 cards here for the release card, please and thank you, Spirit, for Libra, and we'll get into this because I feel like here, Libra, that's kind of the energy that I'm getting here. Now, it could be relationships. I mean, it could be business, but I'm getting more of a relationship vibe here, okay? Emotional vibe. And I feel like even if this is a soulmate, even if you feel like this is the person you're waiting for is your soulmate here, Libra, you're not experiencing everything that the universe is putting on your path by reserving that space for that person. And how do you know that that person is reserving that space for you? Have you guys had that conversation? If you have, I feel like there may be a need to reevaluate or at least address, like, look, I have a new opportunity coming into my life and I'm weighing the pros and cons here. What can I do? What can we do about this? If that's your person, right? If that's your twin flame soulmate. I feel here though, Libra, that you're starting to question, okay? You're starting to question whether that was your soulmate or maybe this person is more in alignment with where you're headed. And here's the honest to God truth. Because twin flame soulmate journeys are very similar, and a lot of times we can have multiple soulmates put on our path in one lifetime. It's very hard to navigate those murky waters, and it's also really hard to determine. It's better just to experience, go through life experiencing, and because that's part of the human experience here, okay? It's to experience, it's to have the experience. It's also to trust the unknown in a way, you know, trust that everything's gonna happen for your highest good, that everything's going to work out everything's working out for a specific reason. So we have the Three of Swords on the bottom of the deck here, Libra. This talks about heartache, betrayal, loss, sadness, okay? A lot of times the Three of Swords is a situation where there was probably expectations that weren't met. Maybe there was unbalance or unequal give and take. And one person felt betrayed or left or undervalued. You're gonna have to choose, like, is it stability or emotions? Are you gonna sit around waiting until this person comes around, Libra, or are you gonna experience your own human experience and focus on your experience here? I know it sounds funny that I say that, but here's my honest belief, is that we are all spiritual beings having a human experience. By that I mean our souls are older than you would think. Our energy source is older than you think. Only our body, our shell, our cavity is present in the physical. It's not so much, you know, that's what the part of the human experience is physical. Okay, it's the unknown, it's the adventure. There's definitely a significant lesson that you need to learn here with both parties. Okay, so just trust the process here, Libra. Trust the process. And what I want to say here with these cards is if the emotions and the stability isn't aligning, then I would focus on my stability, because the emotional piece, you can grow that emotional piece with just about anyone. If you're feeling a soul tie to a person, there's a specific reason. Trust that as well. Like, either that person will be put back on your path, or maybe it doesn't come together in this lifetime. But this is your experience, Libra. It's nobody else's. So I feel like there's going to need to be a shift in perspective this week on waiting. You can be cautious, you can take your time, slow and steady wins the race, but just try it and see what happens. Again, the path isn't always going to be crystal clear. You're not always going to see a straight path forward here, Libra. It's like one day at a time, one step at a time. Now, being clear on your vision does help, because then you're able to see, okay, is this person in alignment with where I'm headed? Or maybe they're not. Maybe there's a distance, or maybe there's, you know, one of you is working as like a teacher, for example, and one of you may be working as a pilot. Your lives aren't really going to align very well because one of you can't really travel and one of you can. You have to take your time with that vision, getting clear on the vision here, okay? And I do get the sense, Libra, that most of you probably already have a clear vision or somewhat of a plan, especially if you follow the channel. But also understand with that there's always a need to kind of reevaluate or go over the plan and make sure that you're still on the right track, okay? It's time to make a decision, okay? It's time to open up and make a decision. No more, do I stay? Do I go? Is this right? Is it not right? One day at a time. Is this right today? Okay, that's what I want you to ask yourself. Does this feel right today? Does this feel right today? And of course it is. Of course it is. I feel like you're kind of going through this process of change. Definitely going through a transition process in your life where you're still kind of on an unsettled ground, or it's like you're in limbo or murky waters almost here, okay? You need to trust the process and focus on, does this feel right today? Does this feel in alignment with where I'm headed today? One day at a time, one step at a time. And then also get clear on the vision, okay? And then release it. Let it go, do the work, do the small steps working towards that vision, whatever it is, whether it's relationship or career goals. 6 months, a year goes by, then reevaluate the plan. Always, I usually do my reevaluation plan around my birthday and around the beginning of the year. I'm lucky because my birthday is in June, so it's like 6 and 6, you know, 6 months and 6 months. But whatever works for you is what's beneficial. If you only want to go reevaluate once a year, that's perfectly fine. What I feel is best, honestly, is to kind of take your time, take one day at a time. Is this right today? So is it right for you to plan a year and only reevaluate every year? Is it right for you to plan every 6 months? What is right for you? Okay? What feels right for you? Let's get some clarification out here for you, Libra. For this reading, it's definitely like a relief. There's definitely a liberating feeling that I'm feeling here, but it's also like you're questioning, okay? Questioning, no more questioning, no more second guessing. Clarify the Two of Wands with the Ten of Pentacles here for Libra. Please and thank you, Spirit. Five of Wands. It's like you're conflicted. It's like there's like this inner conflict that you're going through right now. And really just taking this time with yourself is important, Libra. For certain, you are going to make the right decision. So trust the process, okay? The Magician is coming out. So this is manifestation. Pay attention to your thoughts. It also talks about you have everything that you need to make this decision to move forward, okay? You've learned all the lessons that you've needed. You have all the tools within you. You're gonna have to trust the process here. Fool. You're gonna have to trust the process. I do feel like it is a little bit of uncertainty, or like, again, murky waters. That's where that vision comes into play, Libra. Okay. So let's get a few cards out here for your advice, guidance moving forward. These freaking cards are always flying. Yeah, trust the process. There's something that's ending here that's a little bit toxic, maybe even at like codependent. And that's ending here. It's probably what you're walking away from. Let's see here, Libra. Advice, guidance moving forward for Libra, Spirit, please and thank you. I am going to do an extended version to this reading, guys. In the extended version, we're going to take a look into what is this person's intentions moving forward here? This new person, okay? We'll also take a look at where is this all headed? What will the outcome be if the guidance is followed? We'll pull a few oracle cards over there, as well as the guidance and the soul truth. If it's something you're interested in, you're more than welcome in joining. That link is below. Also, guys, the second link is to subscribe. It's $11 a month, and you get access to all of the extended readings for all of the signs. So if that's something you guys are interested in, you're more than welcome in joining us over there. The links are all below in the description box. King of Swords is coming out here, and we have the Queen of Swords over here. So there's definitely some soul tie action going on here, Libra, as I had stated. But you have to trust the process, okay? Does this feel right for me today? Ask yourself that when you get up in the morning, or when you're making a decision, or when you're around a certain person. Ask yourself, does this feel right to me today? The Queen of Pentacles tells me getting in tune with what your needs are is going to be beneficial here. Maybe you're not paying attention or ignoring your body's signals, but I feel like what you need to feel secure, stable, solid, to want to move forward is going to be important here. It's going to help you to bring your guard down as well. If it's a little murky and this is a relationship, a new beginning, maybe you need to express your needs to this person. What do you need? What is your make or breaks, right? What's going to make or break the relationship for you? Focus on the positive, but also be real. Focus on the negative too, you know? These are the things that I like, that I enjoy. I enjoy flowers. I enjoy chocolate. I enjoy tarot readings or whatever, tanning, whatever you enjoy. But I also am not going to tolerate lying, and I'm not going to tolerate taking breaks all the time, breaking up every other month or what have you. You need to express the things that you enjoy in a relationship, but then also express those things that you're not going to tolerate. Okay, that's going to be important here. Let's get a soul journey for you guys, Libra. If you are finding that this message has been helpful, that it's resonating with your situation, please give it a thumbs up. All the love and support is very much appreciated, and it does help with the growth of the channel. So thank you guys so much for that. You guys are all freaking amazing. Blame. I accept responsibility for my well-being. It's so easy to give away the power to transform your life. Certainly, there have been people along your path who have shaped you into who you are today, but you are solely responsible for your own happiness. The ego can be a fragile thing, and if it comes under fire, the first instinct is to blame an outside force. Victim consciousness weakens the connection that you have to your soul source. This mindset says, I don't have the power inside myself to break free because someone else's power is stronger. This is an illusion. When you believe that someone else is responsible for your problems, that belief is the problem. Personal responsibility can empower you to change your reality. Lasting transformation always begins on the inside and works its way out. There is a difference between a reason and an excuse. A reason is valid and unavoidable. An excuse is an attempt to shift the blame. So Libra, part of you may be thinking that you're not guarded, this is not your reading, and here's the thing. You have to have a little bit of acceptance here. The Strength card. You have to accept personal responsibility in all situations, even if it's a transition process, you know? Like, yeah, that person probably lied and cheated and betrayed, but I stayed around and endured that behavior. I could have left. Could have easily said goodbye the first time that had happened. I didn't have to stay and endure, right? That's just an example. That's the first thing that came to mind, honestly. But that's just a perfect example of personal responsibility, right? It's very empowering when you're able to do that. It takes the wind out of the fire, okay? So if there's any conflict, any anger, any animosity in a situation, by just stating, you're right, okay? Yeah, there was a difficult situation. Maybe that shouldn't have happened, but I could have also did this, right? The point of power is always in the present freaking moment. Oh my God. I love it. I love it. The past is over and done and has no power over you. You can begin to be free in this moment. Today's thoughts create your future. I am in charge. I take my own power back. I am safe and I am free. Beautiful, Libra, beautiful. So Libra, I feel like that's a good solid message coming out for you guys for this week. Thank you guys so much for all the love and support. Thank you for liking, subscribing, sharing the content. You guys are all amazing. Again, if you want to get in on the extended version to this reading, the link is below. Otherwise, thank you guys again so much, and I look forward to seeing your beautiful souls again soon. Namaste.